President-elect Trump has faced recent criticism from European leaders, including Francois Hollande and Angela Merkel. How will Trump create an effective relationship with the EU?
Well, listen, I think that one of the best things about Davos, for me, and this is my 10th year here, is I think when you meet people, you go from that two-dimensional understanding of them, the picture of them in the paper, a description written about them by a journalist, or even if you're seeing them on television, even in their own words. But when you meet somebody, you can draw more context, more three-dimensional context. So what I would like to see happen is bilateral meetings with each of those two people that you described, more bilateral meetings. Obviously, he'll be at the G8 summit and things like that. And I think what people are going to find, and this is something I really believe, they're going to start to see him the way I see him, the way his family members see him, the way his staff sees him that's incredibly loyal to him, that he's a very gregarious, very engaging guy. He's very thoughtful. He'll respond in a deliberate way when necessary. If he feels attacked by the media or the media is generating fake news about him or making these allegations that are patently false, he's a little bit of a counterpuncher. He likes to fight back. And so he'll use things like social media, Twitter, other elements in his weaponry to fight back against what he thinks is a lot of nonsense. And so I admire that in him.
Well, speaking of that, you gave him the title Tweeter-in-Chief.
Yeah.
President-elect Trump recently had a press conference that turned into a shouting match. Is this what we should expect from the new administration going forward?
Well, you have to, I got to ask I'm going to ask a question on your question. If very prestigious news organizations are going to pick up unsubstantiated data, effectively false news, and bring reports about false news, I do think there'll be some bellicosity of language between news organizations and the administration if that's what we're going to do.